Hi guys, how we doing?
Alex?
We doing
Alex.
Yeah, are we okay, Marcus? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. They've been all right. Had a good Christmas.
Great Christmas, great New Year. Glad to be back at work.
You're back at work, yeah.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Hey, we work between Christmas and New Year as well.
You have
On the pitches.
On the pitches.
on this one.
Yes.
And part pitch.
24/7. It's ongoing, isn't it? You can't
Not maintain it, can you?
not maintain it. Lines have still got to be done and everything like that. It's a full-time job.
It's a full-time job. Yeah, cutting the grass, lining it out, making sure there's no dog walkers on there, left and crap on there.
You've got the slitting, you've got the quadruplaying, you've got the earthquaking, everything. It's just to make them sort of, good playable pitches really for the community. Really, that's what we do it for.
So this is MOSSBANK Football Club.
MOSSBANK
Junior Football Club.
Junior Football Club. So, what makes this club so great for you two yourselves as managers?
If we go back over the years, we formed MOSSBANK Junior Football Club in 2006.
Okay.
On the back end of another club disbanding. And I always thought, do you know what? I can do it better. I can do it better. And my lad used to play football. Both my lads used to play football. With an aggressive coach and everything. And I thought, oh, you know what I mean? I need to get them out of there. Form my own team, form my own club. And then 4 or 5 other people came on board with us and said, well, if you're doing it, Marcus, we'll come with you, we'll do it. And then by the stroke of luck, I rang Bolton Council and they said, have you any pitches available to hire? So Julie Grundy from Bolton Council said, it's your lucky day, Marcus. There's a club just give up, Church Road Pavilion. They've disbanded, so then pitches are available. So I said, all right, I'll hire it all. She went, well, you've only got 2 or 3 teams. I went, I don't care, I'll hire it all. I'll have it all. So that's where it came from. So there was 5 of us in 2006 with 35 lads. And then the season was formed in April 2006 and we had these 3 teams, 35 lads.
What ages were that?
There was roughly about 9-year-old to 13-year-olds.
So you had a good little mixture there, didn't you, for a couple of teams?
Yeah. And it just snowballed and snowballed. Like within 18 months, 2 years. And I'd always known Andy through football. Andy was more concentrated on adult football. My involvement was always children's football.
Yeah.
So I kept pestering Andy, come over to MOSSBANK. You'll love it. Forget that adult football.
Just as a coach, though.
Yeah, just as a coach. Which was 2009, weren't it?
Yeah.
3 years later, I finally got Andy into the club and I said he'd love it. And you never looked back, did you?
No, I've not looked back, and I've become more than a coach.
He ditched the adult football because he saw the light with kids football. So, and it just snowballed. Every year, it was like another 2 teams, another 3 teams, another 5 teams. It was like, flipping heck, this is growing. This is...
Yeah, it does it quick, innit?
Yeah, it's madness, weren't it?
Was it as good a setup as it is like it was then, or have you improved it like from year to year to make it like this now, what you've got?
It was a hired facility at first through the council, and we just hired the pitches, paid pitch fees per year.
Okay.
And then we went through the process of getting a lease on there, and there was a lad at Bolton Council, Malcolm Russell, who was really into kids football. It was his job, director of Green Space or something. Yeah. And he was really into kids football, and he'd give us a lift, and we've went through the lease, and we got a 5-year rolling lease on it. So that changed the dynamics as well, because we had some ownership on it. Rather than just a hired council facility, and the council maintained it. We got some ownership on it with the lease, and then we applied for the grants for the tractors and the equipment and said, we'll do it ourselves.
Yeah, maintain your own.
Yeah. So we started maintaining it ourselves, didn't we, in about
2017, 16.
Yeah.
Well, 2015, we'd probably started maintaining it ourselves, lining it and things like that. And then we got the equipment through the Football Foundation and the FA grant. So we got a large sum of money and bought the equipment.
Yeah.
And then it became we cut the grass, we did everything, and
We've learned.
we have done ever since.
Yeah.
See, you've got them here and you've got them at the bottom as well, haven't you? And you've got them on the corner.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
you've actually got quite a lot of pitches here now.
We class this as 4 adults pitches, but there's 9 pitches on here because it's small-sided. The kids play small-sided football.
Okay.
7 and 8-year-olds play 5-a-side. 9 and 10-year-olds play 7-a-side football. 11 and 12-year-olds play 9-a-side football. So this is the small-sided base. Then we've got adult pitches and 11-a-side pitches, satellites. So we've got by the park, we've got in the park, we've got across the road. So in total, we're running about 15, 16 pitches.
Right, so you've got to maintain them weekly, don't you, as well? So you've got to make sure they're all ready for obviously the kids to play on a Saturday morning.
Yeah.
Just explain, because some people who don't get involved in like grassroots football like ourselves, just explain what it's like to get up early in the morning on a Saturday morning, middle of winter, to come down and check your pitch. What's that feeling like? Because we've all been there.
Well,
we do it in the dark through winter.
Saturday mornings on match day, I'll be here about 6:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
First kick-off's 9 o'clock, but there's the facility as well, isn't there? We do refreshments on the day, bacon bars, sausage bars. So 6:30 in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning, Saturday morning, we're here. My wife's here, she's a volunteer in the kitchen, she does all the sandwiches and everything like that. So it's not just about me and Andy. Yes, we're the front men, but if you include coaches, kitchen staff, match day people, we're probably running at about 175 volunteers.
I was just going to say, how many at the club now? How many coaches did you start with when you brought it in yourself?
When there was 5 of us initially.
With them 30 kids, for example, what you said. And so from the, how many, in the first 5 years, how many coaches did you have, managers you have within the community in this club then, for the first 5?
Probably 5 people came together.
Yeah.
Butcher, Marie Petrina, Kevin Holt, myself, Darren Rogerson. So we came together, and then obviously the teams probably had the coaches and that. So probably in the first year with them 5 teams, in the first 2 years, we're probably looking at 20 volunteers in total.
So how long have you both been involved in grassroots football, both of you?
Grassroots football? Yeah. With MOSSBANK, I ran teams at other clubs beforehand. I was a coach. I was a secretary at another club.
Okay.
Andy was the same. He was a secretary at another club. He formed another club along with Conrad Henry. So my lads were playing at 8-year-old. So yeah, I think I'm up to about 42 years in grassroots football.
I was actually managing at 15-year-old. Would you believe?
That's mad. What team were that at?
It was just a local pub team.
Right.
And we used to play on the top pitch at Shepherd Cross Street. It used to be a massive pitch. I don't know if you ever remember it years and years ago.
I don't think so.
It was a massive pitch up there, and that was our own ground. And I started, no one to put their hand up and do it. So
15-year-old lad.
15-year-old lad, going nearly 16. I thought I'll do it. So I've been involved with football since then, really.
Have a dabble at that at 15 and see where it goes from there, eh? So as that 15-year-old like coach manager, what did you play football before that?
Yeah, I played football. I was a goalkeeper.
You played as a goalkeeper. Then when you went into you both went into that step age of how old were you when you went to coaching?
My lad would have been about 10. So yeah, I would have been 26, 28-year-old, something like that. So it's still deep young age, isn't it, as a coach as well. That so it is quite good. You got a lot of younger lads now who are like 16, 17, and like you yourself as in that era.
There were no coaching badges then.
Yeah, I was going to say there won't be anything
the
there.
difference was then as well. All football, no matter what age you were 11-a-side. 11-a-side football ruled the roost, and everybody played under the Bolton Boys Fed. I was just going to say, what was it? What was the league called then? Was that what it was called then?
Bolton Boys Fed.
Bolton Boys Fed was the biggest youth league, and there was in adult football, which adult football's struggling at the minute in the leagues. There was a Bolton combination, weren't there?
Bolton Sunday League,
Bolton Sunday League,
Pioneer League, Orwich Sunday League.
There was lots of adult leagues then, but the main one for
youth football
was Bolton Boys Fed, which they was classed as the oldest youth league in the country at the time, weren't they? They were formed in something like 1898 or something. But what happened there was when the formats changed, when the FA brought in small-sided football, because I used to be on the committee at the Bolton Boys Fed, they didn't embrace it. They didn't embrace it at all. They said, oh, it'll never work, this small-sided football, never work. We're staying at 11 aside. We're staying at 11 aside. And the Bolton Bury League was formed on the back of Bolton Boys Fed not taking up the option of small-sided football.
Okay.
And the likes of Steve Hill at Ladybridge, Leslie Allen at Orwich St Mary's, Tom Allen, and there's about 5 different club secretaries got together and they formed the Bolton Bury League back then.
He's a good guy, that Steve, as well, and he's the one at Ladybridge. He's got the 4G. Yeah, he's been a lot. He's been around like probably as long as you guys have.
He was the main instigator of bringing the Bolton Bury League in with Leslie Allen. They did a lot of work to bring this one. So the small-sided took off.
Right.
So the Bolton Bury League, like
the flagship of it, weren't they?
Yeah, it took over. They're like the country. The whole
kind of grew then. Yeah.
And the Boys Fed went downhill because they didn't embrace the 7-a-side football. It was 7-a-side then. When we say small-sided, it was just 7-a-side, 11-a-side. But now the different formats are 5-a-side, 7-a-side, 9-a-side. You know, it's expanded.
Yeah, next year, 3v3.
Yeah.
What age does that start at?
6.
So 5. 5 into it. A bit under 6
and 7-year-olds will play 3v3 football. If that's going to work.
Could try my little one out at that, actually. Thinking about that, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
So, from not playing, so starting managing coaching at 15.
Yeah.
So, what did you not turn around and did you carry on managing then, or did you not start playing football in between?
I would play a manager, really.
You was a player manager?
Yeah. So, I did that for quite a while. And then, obviously, I got older and discovered pubs and pub teams and stuff.
As you would.
It sort of like expanded, really, to different kind of different pub teams, whoever sponsored you and stuff. And that's how it worked for a long time for me. It just used to be adult football Sunday mornings, and then we used to do the Bolton combination in the afternoons, Saturday afternoons, with Comrade Henry.
Yeah,
we had 2 teams there, so it all sort of like grew from there as well. But I'd never managed younger kids, and it was an eye opener.
Right, okay.
It certainly was an eye opener. Different approach. You couldn't approach kids the way you couldn't approach kids the way you approach adults.
Yeah.
You couldn't shout on the sidelines and stuff. And to be honest, it took me a while to adjust. But eventually, obviously, I got my head around it, and then I started coaching at another club. And then I went to, it was Oxford Grove, and then I went to Eagly. I was at Eagly for 3 seasons, and then I come here. Just to coach, really, but obviously I've packed in coaching. I don't do it.
You packed in now?
I packed in the coaching because there's that much going on. I was getting people coming to me. I was doing games on here. I was getting people coming to me saying, "Can you sign this player on? Or can you find me some socks?"
Wow!
I'm like, I'm in the middle of a game, and I'm getting people asking me to do stuff.
So, what inspired you as a young coach to carry on coaching? What inspired you to carry it on and to do what you're doing now?
I think it was the fact that you're giving something back. Being involved with grassroots football for so long, albeit adult football, it was giving something back. And obviously the game's evolved a lot. Facilities have evolved. Everything's evolved. So that's made a massive difference. So that spurs you on even more.
Yeah,
because the facilities weren't there. The coaching methods weren't there, were they? It was not like it was.
Yeah, like
it is now. So it's all evolved, and you've got to evolve with it. Because if you stay in that sort of like mode, you can't manage it. You can't coach, definitely not.
So did you enjoy coaching better than playing at that age?
No, I enjoyed. I suppose managing, not so much coaching, because a lot of them, because at that age there were guys older than me. Yeah. So it was more about managing, really.
I just think I get so much personal enjoyment out of it. Just seeing the kids and the adults
with smile on their faces.
You know what I mean? And there's issues and But 99% of the time, it's good. You know what I mean? You'll always get issues when you're running a club, 670 members strong, 670 players, 56 teams. Like, it's a full-time job. But me personally, not just, it was my hobby, it's my passion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? My lads played, and when they stopped playing, I was like,
What do I do?
What do I do now? Yeah, what do I do now?
I'm carrying on. If not, where would I end up? I'd have probably been in a pub somewhere, wouldn't I?
as a pub on a Saturday afternoon or watching Bolton at least.
Yeah.
Right, okay, so in football, what matters to you most? The result of the game or the development of a player?
On match days, I still coach as well. So I coach the younger end, the 7-year-olds, 8-year-olds. You know what I mean? I'm now coaching the grandson's team. I would not say if we lose on a Saturday, I'm not disappointed, because I am.
It's human instinct.
Human nature, isn't it? So if we lose, I am disappointed. Well, I'm not going home kicking dog. You know what I mean? I'm not going home kicking dog because we've lost. But yeah, you are disappointed. But then you look at it and you look. If you could bottle, I always say, if you could bottle like a 7-year-old and say, like, that's where you are now as a player, and then come back at 8-year-old, that 12 months.
It's massive development, isn't it?
Yeah.
And especially when they start playing matches, against opposition. Every week you look at it and you think, you couldn't do that last week. He wouldn't tackle last week. Now he's just won a tackle.
Yeah, confidence in it.
Yeah.
Massive.
And if you could bottle it, and I always tell a story about, I had one lad years and years ago, his mum came to me, 7-year-old, and said, "Oh, can I have Sean play?" She probably won't remember it. "Can I have Sean play football?" I said, yeah. "He's not very good." I went, "Right, can I stop you there?" I said, "I've never seen a bad 7-year-old. I said, come back to me when he's 18-year-old and he can't play football or anything, and then I'll say, I've been a bad coach."
Yeah.
I said, "I've never seen a bad 8-year-old, 7-year-old. Different stage of the development."
Yeah, of course.
Because there's a massive difference. A 7-year-old with a birthday in September to a 7-year-old with a birthday in June, July.
Bit growth in it there as well. The massive ability-wise. Yeah.
Emotionally, socially.
That's
all an aspect.
And that one lady, I said, that Sean, I said to him, and she came back when he was about 16-year-old, and she said to me, she said, "Do you know what?" She said, "Do you remember saying to me, I've never seen a bad 7-year-old?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "He's still playing." He wasn't playing for me at the time. He moved on, but he was still playing football at 16-year-old. To me, that's development. That just sums up why I do it.
Yeah.
And she came back to me and said, "You know what I mean? You said at 7-year-old, I've never seen a bad 7-year-old," and he was still playing.
It's mad, isn't it? It's just that development, like you said. It's that stage, early stage to late stage. All players develop in different ways.
And I think if you ask coaches of older teams, they would say winning.
You would, yeah, because it's about winning, isn't it? After that certain age,
points, under 12s onwards, it's about winning.
Yeah,
and you can see the mentality changes amongst the players, not only the players, the coaches, the parents.
Physical side of it changes.
Well, it's also the involvement from the sidelines as well.
Something, and it's where grassroots football is at the present. They don't publish league tables or anything up to 12-year-old.
Yeah, they don't. They just put them in the groups, and you play like the orange group, for example.
Every game is classed as a friendly.
Yeah.
On the day, it's a competitive game, isn't it? But at 12-year-old, you start publishing league tables.
From secondary school, that then, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, for year 7.
The dynamics change. The dynamics change from the parents and everything, because they get competitive. They want to win because they see in the league table. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they can see teams
just go online.
Yeah. You can see teams beating other teams 9+0. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when we was playing as young kids, when we was like at Farnworth and stuff, when you were playing your teams like your Heinsfords, your teams like your Boost Homes, they were the big teams because of what they had, the setups, and how posh they was. Like they still probably are now. I don't know, but it's great. Yeah, and
it's still going, aren't they?
What it used to when you were younger, and you were like, oh yeah, we're playing today, but you wanted to go and play them teams and go and beat them because of what they've got, and you'd be like, well, we're from Farnworth, but we'll go and beat these posh asses. Do you know, as you would as your young kids, we're playing these posh asses, like, let's go and beat them. And you just go there and it used to feel so good when you go and beat a team who were like that.
A good setup.
Completely different to you, and like they've got all the massive clubhouses, they've got the barriers around the pitches and like stuff like that. I think that as a young lad, like growing up like yourself, like you drive off that, don't you? You just want to be the most successful.
Yeah.
And what you do then when you bring it into as a manager or as a coach, you just bring it into the younger lads and say, look, we've done this, we've done that. Let's be like that. It doesn't matter what surroundings we have. Let's be better and show what we can do. I think it's massive. Kids drive or stuff like that, especially with confidence coaches. And you can be strict, you can be quite strict, but be very stern with it.
Yeah.
And kids do learn that way. And I always learned that way. And I think the kids now still are learning that way. You can kind of put your arm around them and say, well done, pal. Like, it's at a certain age, but then it's that, whereas that maturity comes in as a player and the development. That's where they kind of like come from here to here, don't they?
Perfect coaches, isn't it? Perfect coaches. If you've got two lads like good cop, bad cop.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah. I'm not an aggressive coach, but I'm very
loud. Loud but firm.
I'm assertive.
Yes. Yeah.
They won't misbehave at training.
Yeah, it's just that discipline side. Yeah.
And then you'll see another coach, and I'll go coaching the team, and he'll say, like, "How can you get to behave? Because I am the boss."
Yeah.
Look up to me.
It's that authority, isn't it?
Yeah.
Authority does it. See, you do. You have everything. You do have a good cop, bad cop, but you'll have one who's a bit more chilled, like, and a bit more like, "How are you doing, pal? You okay?"
Yeah.
Like you're the best mate, kind of thing. But then you'll have one who's like, "No, he says jump and you fucking jump."
Yeah.
I'm right in it.
Oh, yeah.
Like so. Have you, at this club here? Have you had any lads who you've had, say, from your youth, who's kind of gone on now to go and play in as a pro level or a semi-pro level with getting a couple of quid a game?
Yeah.
Have you got
some success stories.
Yeah. Got one current lad who's playing in Hungary at the moment.
He's just been transferred from Man City. He's playing in the Hungarian. First year he plays for the Hungarian.
How old is he?
21.
Did he come to start here? What's his name?
Michael Keki.
Okay.
He started here. 5-year-old. I can tell you
I'll tell
you the story about Michael. Anyway, he came here at 4-year-old. And his mum again said, "Oh, can he play football?" Yeah, put him on there. Me and Darren Rogerson were the coaches at the time. Said, this was right at the beginning. Said, like, yeah, put him on. And then he went down on the pitch and we were just like, wow. He's the best 5-year-old I've ever seen. So his mum came up after. He said, "Oh, did he do that?" "Yeah, he did that. Bring him back next week." Bring him back next week.
That's the most common one, isn't it? Go on. We'll see him next week.
Bring him back next week. And anyway, so then he came for 3 weeks. And me and Darren kept looking at him and saying, he's class, this lad. He had the physique and everything. At 5-year-old, his physique and everything, and the way he
just what the player,
we knew he was a good player. So I rung John Howarth, he's at City now. He's at City.
I know who that is, that John.
John.
Yeah, I know
John. He was
John.
at Bolton then, because it was Premier League days. He was at Bolton, John. So I rung John. I said, "John, you need to come down and have a look at this lad." So John's on the phone to me. He says, "Why? Is he any good?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "He's the best I've ever seen at 5-year-old."
Wow.
So, and then the coaching networks weren't as good. They were relying on people like me ringing Bolton up and saying, like, "Come and have a look at him." Because there were emails and mobile phones.
No, not there, were they? No, they wouldn't have been
then. So I ring John. Anyway, so John said, "Right, I'll come down next week. Where are you training?" I said, "We're actually in Smibbles Gym next week. Winter training starts." I said, "Tuesday night, Smibbles Gym." He said, "Right, I'll be there." So anyway, John walks in and he says, "Where is he?" I said, "Oh, he's that lad over there." And just as I said it to John, pointing him out in the gym, the ball bounced in front of me. He did an overhead bicycle kick into the top corner.
Oh, wow.
John went, "Where's his mum?" And the rest was history. So he signed for Bolton Wanderers, played for us till he was 9-year-old. And then Bolton stopped him playing for us. They shouldn't stop playing till they were 10, but they wanted to protect their asset. And then at 10-year-old,
he went,
Bolton transferred him to City, signed him off Bolton Wanderers. And he went all the way through City's youth and everything he was playing.
Did he get on any bench? Did he get on the senior bench for?
I think he didn't.
The FA Cup, isn't it?
Yeah, EFL Cup. What we call
Under Pep, that.
So and then
Mad.
beginning of this season, and his mum still comes down here. Beginning of this season, his mum said, "Oh, he's signed for this Hungarian national team, but he plays for the Hungarian under-21s anyway."
That's really good, that.
So there's him. We've got lads who playing in America, aren't they?
Yeah.
Played for us and done scholarships in America. Lewis Owen.
Yeah.
He was back last week. We met him up at Bolton Wanderers. As we're watching the stadium, Lewis is there.
Was he there? Yeah.
He'd been home for Christmas. Well, he's playing in the American college leagues, is it?
Yeah, college leagues.
So,
but we've still got quite a few academies now. You know, who signed for academies now as well. We've got quite a lot of kids who are playing at different academies.
Have you got a few down at Preston?
Yeah, someone's just signed for Preston. One of our under 11s.
I know one of the scouts down at Preston. That was only why I asked him. That's only why.
So in each age group, especially like say 11s downwards, I'd say there's probably 5 or 6 players at academies from each age group.
It's good that.
And what we do at MOSSBANK, you see, because we can do it. We actually grade the players as well on their ability.
Okay.
So it's no use having a star player playing in a low ability team.
Yeah, correct.
Vice versa. It's no use having a low ability player
playing at the high, because in minutes
they
time,
never get a touch of the ball.
And development as well, innit?
Develop at different times.
Yeah,
so we grade the teams at MOSSBANK. So we've got 5 or 6 teams per age group, and then they're graded within the age group. And then every 6 months, 12 months, we have player movement. So
which is
the coaches get together. Well,
not for the coaches.
So the coaches have got together at Christmas and they've rejigged the whole age group, saying like, "Oh, he's doing well. He's struggling on that. He's doing well," and so we move in between teams to suit the development
and developability of the players.
Your coaches have got to be on. Your coaches got to be on board with that as well.
Yeah, they've got to accept that.
They are. It's
you take
really
Mackenzie
good.
for example, drop him into blue team, but no, I need him in here.
Yeah, because some of them
meet in the middle, innit?
You know, they might be thinking they don't really want to get rid of that player, but the mindset's really good because we have heads of age groups as well. Who sort of like facilitate that movement and discussions with coaches and parents.
Yeah, so each age group has the head of age group, and then all the coaches get together. I went to a meeting last week with all the under-8 coaches, and that's what we did. It's virtually like the X Factor, right? Little Tommy's doing well. He's not doing so good.
Swap them
over for a few months.
It's a good thing to do that. Because it's not like players will get fed up, don't they, sometimes? Oh, God, I'm not playing here, I'm not doing well here. But because you've got that pyramid in your age groups, it's just good for that from here to top to middle, background.
And that's what they sign up to. The coaches are all
biting on it,
singing from the same hymn sheet. The parents now get it, don't they? Because when they come at 7s, 8s, 9s, they know. By the time they're 12, 11-year-old and going to competitive football, they're virtually setting the teams. There's not much movement in them, so it's the young ones where we move them around.
And it's about thinking about that player, not the coach.
Well, it's the player and development.
Yeah.
The parents are a bit irrelevant, even though they bring them, but it's about them. It's about the players, and the parents bring them. I get that, and they make their own time up like we do ourselves.
Oh, they're an important part of obviously that child's journey, without a doubt.
But like obviously, when it comes to the football side, whether it's the manager or coach, it's their call, no call. It's simple as that, innit? Regardless for football.
Yeah.
So as a football coach, say, how do you handle players, say, who are struggling on and off the pitch? If they're struggling kind of playing or they're struggling out of football kind of thing, how do you adapt to that within, as a club, as you two?
Like we've said, on the playing ability stuff, because we do this system of player movement, that's obviously all clubs have it, we have it, we have got the welfare officer, we've got things like that. And you get to a stage where, Tommy said it the other day, didn't he? He said, "I'm not just a football coach, I'm a social worker as well."
It's part of the job, though, isn't it? It's part of your description, your job role.
Them kids look up to that coach.
They rely on you.
It's a role model.
They look up to that coach. And I always say, you know what I mean? To that child, you are a professional footballer. You're a professional coach.
Yeah, you like the go-to, weren't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because well, they've got them, they buzz off it because they'll go home to the mates or to the cousins, the mates at school. Wow, my coach said this on Saturday.
Yeah.
My coach did this on Saturday. And it kind of, everyone's like, wow, the role model.
coach.
Yeah.
You are what you coach in life.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
In general, yeah.
Parents, from a football coach, if you've got an aggressive football coach,
Your team's going to be a bit aggressive.
Yeah.
you find your team's aggressive.
100%.
Parents are aggressive as well.
The parents are aggressive.
You get a lot of them, though. A lot of teams you play are like that.
And it's down to the coaching. If you've got a coach who's happy and bubbly and just doing it for the enjoyment and praising them and everything like that, them kids are going off smiling and that.
You see, there isn't nothing better than seeing the kids come off with a smile on the face. Always, sometimes you might get beat, but sometimes when you win, like the kids absolutely buzz off, and you see them doing cartwheels, and that's what you like to see. That's what you do it for, just for that enjoyment, and just seeing that. It's good to see kids with a smile on the face with football because they're enjoying it.
Kids don't even know the score half of the time.
Yeah, and they're just here to play with their mates. And just have a play with their mates, aren't they? What's your proudest moments at the club, you two?
I would say the Club of the Year 2020. We got
really
Lancashire FA Club of the Year.
That's from about 900 clubs, isn't it?
That's really good.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Club of the Year.
What did you get off that
We
for
got
that?
volunteer graduate of the year once.
Yeah, we have.
You got it?
Both of us. We won that as well for Lancashire guys.
We won that one, didn't we?
Back up top here.
Max and Paddy, you two.
Yeah, I know it was,
That's what they said.
Yeah, they did actually. They did say that.
No, they didn't. I can believe it though. I can believe it. So what's been your toughest season? But what you thought? I could have done better there.
COVID was tough times, weren't it? It was tough times for everyone.
It was,
It was tough times for everybody. COVID was tough, weren't it?
Yeah.
It was tough for the kids, that, wasn't it? And especially for income as well, isn't it? For the club to keep building.
Well, things had to still, and the grass had to be still cut and all that kind of stuff.
You still got to pay your electric, and all your gas and stuff.
And when you break it down, you're a grassroots football club, but you're a mini business as well.
You are, yeah, absolutely.
It's a mini business. Like I've always said, MOSSBANK cost about £10,000 a month to run.
I could imagine with all the maintenance and stuff.
Well, winter training's the biggest cost.
Where do you train?
We train over on the 3G. We use two 3G facilities, Darley School and Ladybridge. But they're £6,000 a month to rent. It's the biggest drain on any football club, unless you own your own facilities, like the Ladybridge and all that. But if you're hiring facilities, it's a massive drain on club finances.
Do you know, in football, have you ever both turned around and thought, you feel like walking away and just never turning back round?
Every week. No, I'm only joking. No, never.
You sure? I won't tell anybody, I promise.
No, never felt like packing in.
Even after a tough couple of games or a run of games, and you think, why do I bother?
Sometimes you get where there's some discipline issues and you think, blimey, you don't really need this, but you get through it. And on the grand scheme of things, it's nothing really, is it, compared to obviously the enjoyment out of it as well. So,
but the football side, I would never say,
nothing,
what I mean, on a result or anything. It is what it is, isn't it? You win some, you lose some. Biggest disappointments are sometimes, the infrastructure sort of thing. It's like, we want to run before we walk, sort of thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We want a 3G facility out there and everything like that, and they're frustrated. We've been going through, it's took us 5 years negotiating a new lease.
Yeah.
But all that time, if you've no lease, you can't get funding.
You can't get funding, yeah.
You know what I mean? And you get frustrated sometimes, don't you? You think, flipping heck. We want it all. We want it now. But the wheels of industry run a lot slower than us. Council runs a lot slower than us. And the biggest frustration for me in the last few years has been the lease issues.
Yeah, definitely.
The councils have no money, have they? So it's back to finance again.
I was just going to say, they'll be
the council's got
finance.
No money. Bolton Council employees have supported us absolutely 100%. But their hands are tied because there's no budget. Well, we can't do that for you, Marcus, because we've not got it.
So we've not got to give,
We've not got it and all that. So the biggest frustration, man, admin stuff, isn't it?
There's a lot of
Stuff.
there's a lot of admin and finance.
See, so most people won't see that background of that. Like when you deal with stuff like that, they just turn up for the football and go home and happy days.
Yeah.
But it's the people like us guys as volunteers, whatever level age, who's asked to kind of shun past our back and think we've got to deal with that.
It's a 7-day week. It's 7 days.
Never
a week.
ending, does it?
Never ends.
Never ends.
But I love it.
You're training.
Otherwise we wouldn't be here, would we?
No, that's what's the great part about grassroots football. And until you're playing or be involved in a football club or play, you don't see that back. You don't see that the whole picture.
No.
You can be a professional footballer. Don't get me wrong, and you can just turn up a train and do whatever, go home. But you've not got the background like we have as a coach, manager.
Sometimes
the players have got the cake.
Yeah.
We're the bakers.
Yeah.
We've just got the ingredients.
But our
players have got the cake.
And our famous line out there sometimes when it's wet through and we're doing stuff, we always say to each other, "No one sees this."
They don't.
And they don't.
Not when you're setting. They don't see it when you're setting pitch up at 6:30 in the morning, 7 o'clock, checking the pitch.
The beauty of this place is like anyone that knows MOSSBANK, we're on top of the hill here.
You are, yeah.
And we sit on Saturday mornings. Yeah. There's no better feeling on a Saturday morning, 9 o'clock, kick-off goes, we'll stand up here and say...
Cup of tea.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
That's what it's about, isn't it?
People come here from other clubs and say, we love coming here.
It is great, yeah. It is great.
Overlooks everything. And then just think, you know what I mean? That makes it
it's
all...
Just
that instant feeling on a Saturday morning,
on
a Sunday morning, and it's like...
It's great.
It's worth it. Once you hear that whistle go at 9 o'clock and they're all playing,
you know, laughing and
3 hours. Then Saturday mornings, it's like everything's forgot. All this.
It's quite sad, really, when you're packing away because you think you could stay on 12, a bit.
Especially when you're here from like you, for example, 6:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
6:30, I get up. Yeah. Set the alarm. 6 o'clock.
Saturday morning. Get some bams.
But you do food here,
yeah.
You do food here. Yeah. I've not been for a while down there.
Yeah.
Is there a moment in football what you got at this club? What gives you goosebumps? What you still think about it today, and you think, "Whoa, that day, that moment."
Different achievements.
There's
different achievements from different teams. Last season, we had an under-17s team in the final, and they played from 6-year-old. They'd always played in lower divisions. And everything like that, and we went up to the Bolton Academy. They were playing the final there.
Or did he play down there? The training ground.
Same coach as well.
Same coach from 7-year-old.
Right through.
Never won anything. Always been in the lower division, and they got through to a cup final this year. They lost it.
Yeah.
But we stood there on the sidelines.
It was really
massive achievement. That.
Yeah.
Do you know what?
Yeah.
And straight after the final, they knew the team was disbanding because they're all going to unis and they're going everything like that. And it was just like one last hooray for him, weren't it? For all that. And
it's worth it though, isn't it? It's worth it.
Oh,
Keith
definitely.
Webster, the lad who coached them from 6-year-old, under 7s, his lad played, Ollie. He played all that time and he played in a final on his last game. Yes, they lost it, didn't they?
Yeah.
But and that sort of thing. But then you get little sort of achievements like that.
Yeah, there's a lot because we get lots of teams in finals and stuff, and we always go. You know, we've got City Academy.
You have to, don't you?
We go, just representing the club and stuff.
See, personally, mine, I had a team, the first team that I took to a final, and it was then played at the Reebok then. It was the Reebok then, and they played as an under-10s team, and we played Inley Town in the final on the pitch and everything like that.
It's good, isn't it? They've been
and
there.
I remember the goalkeeper, he went to penalties, and the goalkeeper made a save, top corner. And I just sat there in the middle of the pitch. I was like,
yeah. I think mine was watching my grandson in the final at Man City.
That's great.
Under 11s, and he won 4-1. Yeah, he won it against Bisk as well. They were a good team. Well, still a good team with Jamie Brown's team, but they won, and it was great. It was great. Just watching your grandson play. Really,
it's crazy. It's just them moments. You don't forget them, do you? Especially as a club.
No.
And even if they're not like your kind of like your players or your kids, like your kids and stuff. But it's just seeing, for me, it's just seeing your club develop. Like from, like you said, from that little division, and they go and get to a cup final, and I'd say they go and win it. For example, I think I don't know. It shows where you are as a club, and it is. You've done really well. It's always been a good setup, and you always get a lot of people like complimenting you. They do. I'd see it on social media as well, and they always say MOSSBANK, great place and great setup, and that's what you want, because that's what we're here for, aren't we? That's what we kind of put our own time into, our own time and space, and get on with it. So, what makes you come back year after year? What makes you?
It's in the blood.
It's in
your blood, isn't it? It's like
it's what you set to do, isn't it, for all your life, really?
Yeah,
to give something back to young people and grassroots.
I could never walk away from it. It's now like Andy's grandson, my grandson. I've got my focus on my grandson, but it's not just about my grandson.
No,
it's about
the bigger picture.
Well, Marcus's wife works in the kitchen. My daughter works in the kitchen.
Oh, the show, right?
So it's like
it's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's
like a little family thing, isn't it?
Oh yeah,
it is. Yeah.
It's good. It's good though, because it's always improving. In it, year after year, you're bringing different players. You'll see players developing. Some of them will go to academy. Some of them get signed by, say, Bolton, for example. So running a football team, what sacrifices in life have you have to kind of made sacrifices to do this?
Just never tell the wife how much money I popped into.
There's a lot of commitment in it. It's a lot of sacrifices you've got to do, especially when you've got kids as well. It's massive. Sometimes your wives and girlfriends don't like it because you're never at home and you're always on a pitch or doing football. They don't always like it, do they?
I think my wife's in the verge is like, I can't beat him, join him. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Years ago, but she's as much part of the club.
Yeah,
my family is my sons, my grandsons, my granddaughters.
They're all part of it, yeah.
They're all part. All Andy's family's involved. You know, like son-in-law, everything.
Yeah, so it's like it's just
good,
part
it
of your family.
So, what does loyalty mean to you in modern day football? In this, now?
In grassroots football, I think it's about. For me, it's because there is no loyalty in grassroots football. That's one thing what I've learned over the years.
Okay.
Because we're in an area here where there's a lot of clubs in this area.
Yeah, there is quite a few here, isn't there?
So you lose some players, you gain some players, and they go to them clubs. Come back. Sometimes they come back, sometimes they don't. But for me, I've got over that sort of like feeling bitter about stuff.
Yeah.
Because players go to other clubs, and they go, particularly secondary school, they go with the mates, and you get that. And I think you've got to accept it as a coach, really, and as a club.
They have personal, and the parents have personal goals for them, don't they? Yeah. So yeah, we're a section team that's always finishing fourth, or we're a B section team.
Yeah. And
somebody else is an A section team who just won. There's distractions from different.
Everyone, yeah.
And the parents drive because they want to win. And I said there's a big difference between the competitive football and we don't lose players generally.
No.
And the youngest, when they get competitive, we probably lose players because they're going to play in a better team, or we don't. If we won the A section and the cup this year, we wouldn't lose a player from that team.
Yes, because you won the league, and
but if we lost the league and lost the cup,
you lose a few, maybe.
You lose a few.
You lose players, don't you? So it's driven by results.
Who's your rivals there? Who's the one who's a derby day for you? Because there's a few teams on here.
There's a few.
Who do you look at? Say Bolton and Wigan, for example. Who be your derby day? Yeah?
Well, it's nearest neighbours, Oxford Grove, aren't they?
Yeah.
So
it's only there, isn't it? Yeah. So is that the one you look to fire it up for?
Well, we were both at Oxford Grove as well, so it's like
we came from Oxford Grove.
Oh right, so
and they would probably say the same. They would probably say their rivalry is with us. But we get on well with them all. I mean, Robbo and Sutty from Asserbridge. They're great guys. We get on great with them. We help each other out and stuff, and we help everyone out. Us, we're not bothered about people lending tractor and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, it's give and take.
It's give and take, and we help. We've drove up a few times and helped out, and and
yeah, we've got good relationships.
When you got like the older lads, like your adults, like your 18s, you set, for example, when they play like a derby game, is it a bit more?
Well, you probably find it's against the competitive teams, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like I've had teams when in the past where Heinsford were our biggest rivals because we were always battling it out.
Yeah,
Cup finals and things
top
like
two.
that. And then another team, their rival may be Breakme because the same sort of, you know what I mean? So I wouldn't say there's big club rivalries. There might be inter-team rivalries where
some kids go to the same school as the kids who they're playing against and stuff.
About that,
Yeah, they do. It's that bragging rights, I suppose, isn't it?
So, do you know, like the older players, so, like as coaching men's football, for example, like adults football, does it not annoy you when they'll go to a rival team to you and they'll just leave you just like in the shit and go to them, for example? Does it not get to you a little bit? Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it does get to you. You can't deny that.
I've had a few rows in the past over it, but you've got to get on with it, haven't you? It's sometimes it works against you, doesn't it? A lot of the time it works for you.
Yeah, because we've
took 5 and 6 players from teams. You know what I mean? And it's upset them. So that's how
swings and roundabouts.
That's how football is, isn't it?
So, what's your two's coaching philosophy?
Win at all costs. No.
We'll say adults.
Development, enjoyment. It's all the four corners stuff, really.
The four corners.
Yeah, it's sort of like that's evolved football even better.
I think it's more of a
community
than a football club.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not just about what goes on out there. We have, I don't know, we do different things, fundraising efforts, you know, like we've done colour runs, we've done Eton Cricket Club.
Yeah, open days and all that kind of stuff.
You know what I mean? You go in Eton Cricket Club next door, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it's
full of MOSSBANk.
It's all this community.
It's always like in there.
Yeah.
So, as a coach, So, as a coach, how does that change you as a person? As a football coach, how does it change you as a person? And with you as well, Linda.
I think not change me as a person, because I always feel I'm a good person anyway. You know what I mean? I was a good parent, I'm a good grand, and I hope that some of my values in life and my ethics in life rub off on these kids.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was out here one Saturday morning, and I was stood at the side of the pitch over there, and I saw this lad coming across the pitch, and the way he was marching across the pitch, and I just, you know, like instinctively, I thought, what's going on here? There's trouble here. And this lad was marching across, his arms were out here, big lad and everything, arms out here and everything. I thought, he's coming for me. He's coming for me. So he marched all the way across the pitch. He went, Marcus Howarth. I went, yeah. He went, Danny Hanlon, I used to play for you years ago. I've been in army for 30 years. He was ripped and everything here. Best years of my life. Best years. He said, I was just driving past. He said, I pulled up. He said, I've got to come and shake your hand. And that's what it's about, isn't it?
Yeah.
I actually thought he was
just that respect.
I thought he was hugged me when he walked across pitch.
Yeah.
But he was like,
it's that respect.
Yeah.
It is.
I've not seen you for years, Marcus. I just want to come and shake your hand.
It's and good. It shows what you've done. Yeah, of course it does. It shows that you've done a good job on it.
I influenced his life, haven't I?
Yeah, especially as a player.
That's what we're doing. We're like you on YouTube, and we're influencers. We're not social media influencers. We're grassroots.
Yeah, that's what we are. We are. We're not in front of the cameras every week. No. We're not having thousands of fans watching.
I think it's made me a better person, because otherwise I think I'd be on Alamo Road, or I'd be out in town, or watching Wanderers home and away and stuff.
Do you not miss that?
I don't miss. I would prefer, like on Friday nights. You used to work on Friday nights, and I wouldn't dream of getting up Saturday morning. But like now, people say, coming out on Friday, you go, I've got football tomorrow.
Yeah.
So
I was like that when I was coaching kids football. I was like that. I used to go out on a Saturday.
Yeah.
Or I'll just go to the local, then there's football, and then I'll go home.
It does change.
Not drink on a Friday because of football.
Every football coach has memories of bending over on a Saturday morning, thinking, why did I go out last night? Putting these nets up on the side of a pitch.
I could shame a few of them, but I'll keep that for another day. I'll say no names, Mike Fish. He's another next level. He's another top guy in football as well. What a guy. Do you know, so I don't know if I can say it right. So, as a club, how's this? It's hard to explain it. Right. So, how's the philosophy of this club developed in the last 10 years from where you started to now? So, what's the difference between when you started to now?
If we go in football terms, I think, like I said, they brought this small-sided football in. There's a massive shift when small-sided football came in. Permanent on the sidelines used to be an issue.
Yeah.
And that changed overnight when they brought this respect barrier.
The barrier in, yeah.
They put you back
Best thing
2
ever, that.
metres. That was the best thing that ever happened in junior football.
Yeah.
It got them permanents off the pitch, and they still shout, they still get excited and everything like that, but they're more controlled. So that was a massive change in football, I thought. Just that respect barrier. Piece of rope, it changed the dynamics. But
I think players' philosophy has changed.
We always try to say with leaders, well, we're not scared of trying something different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Try something different, and if it doesn't work, we learn from it. You know what I mean? I think other clubs look at us and say, oh, MOSSBANK are doing that. We'll do that. And copy us in a way. We say, every one of our players gets treated the same. If you're 16-year-old or if you're 7-year-old, you get a match day kit, the green kit, you get a training kit, you get the jackets, you get everything. Everyone's treated the same. End of the season, they all get the same trophies, whether you're 16, everybody gets treated the same. We're equal in that, aren't we?
Yeah, definitely. We don't. It's no matter what ability or anything or level we play.
What we push out at this is we're not a team, we're a club.
Yeah.
Other clubs where, they've got 30 teams, but they don't meet each other, they don't know each other, they don't play in the same colour strip. You know what I mean? They're in yellow and black, and they're in black and blue, and they have different colour strips.
Yeah.
Everybody plays in the same strip, everybody plays in the same training kit. Everything's the same. Yeah,
you have to, and you can't have one wearing different colour than the other team doing another.
And I think that happens when you talk to coaches. You come, there's every age group here. You know, every age, every coach is come from, because the network can talk with you. We have training, obviously through the summer, where all coaches meet each other and talk to each other. So it's very much more of a community, I suppose, here.
Yeah.
Because we've got the facility to do it. So that philosophy has changed over the years, because obviously everyone's together. I talk to other coaches from other clubs, and they're playing out of the stick somewhere, so they don't see each other. So you don't have that community feel, do you? Whereas I think we've got, hopefully, community club feel.
You know what I mean? A 16-year-old here will know an 8-year-old, and they interact.
Yeah.
You'll see them here after the game. Nets will still be set up.
The ping it ball,
there's a 14-year-old in nets with an 8-year-old shooting at him.
And them two out there will be playing Fortnite together when they go home and stuff like that. They'll communicate, I've got your Fortnite and you play for MOSSBANK. And my lad plays at Ashley. He plays for Ashley Bridge, I think it is. Yeah, Ashley Bridge. His mate Logan plays here. Logan.
Under 11s?
Yeah, Logan, yeah. His dad's Sam. So I think, is he called Logan James, maybe his last name is?
He's under 12s, I think. He's under 12 yellow.
That's my lad's mate, Logan.
All right.
And he actually, I think he's a pretty good, decent player, to be fair. Yeah. He's all right at FIFA as well, to be fair.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll tell you that.
And that's the thing that's changed in football. From when I started years ago, a 13-year-old, a 7-year-old now is doing stuff.
Better players, yeah.
Technically, they're doing a lot better stuff now. I don't know, say a Maradona turn or a Cruyff turn or whatever.
Yeah.
They're doing them at 7-year-old.
And pinging it in top corner.
And top bins, yeah.
A 13-year-old couldn't do that.
Doing the Ronaldo celebration or something like that. It's mad.
Technically, the young ones are so technically better than they were 15, 20 years ago. And is that because of small-sided football? I think yes.
I do. Yeah.
I think yes, it's because of small-sided football. When they played 11-a-side football, that lad, maybe one lad on that pitch might touch ball 6 times in a 60, 90-minute game. Now, small-sided football, he's touched that ball probably 60 times.
Yeah, in that little
In that
small
20
minutes
20
first
minute
half.
slot. And so technically, they're so
Far
much
better
better now, the kids at different age. The young age, there's some young lads there, isn't there?
Yeah, what
You
we've
look
got
at
here,
them,
we
you
think. Well, we have.
I wish I could do that.
Scouts
When
are
I-
here every week. Scouts are here every week.
I could imagine.
United, City, Everton. We've started
Everton
to
come down.
Yeah.
That's good. You're on the panel there. Then.
Preston. There's a few come down. They all stand here on top having a brew together, chatting to each other, and they're all after the same player.
Are they? What you reckon? What keeps grassroots running now? What keeps it up and running?
Well,
I think there's more funding out there and stuff like that. I think there's more help for grassroots football in terms of from like Lancashire and stuff.
and it's the parents want things for them to do. It's a different world out there than when we were kids. When you were a kid,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
miles different now.
I used my mum 6 weeks holidays, kicked me out at 8 o'clock in the morning, and I come back at 6 o'clock at night when I were hungry. Or when street lights come on. You can't do that now.
We used to do that.
You've got the parents want a service, don't they? Whether it be cricket, tennis, there's an industry out there, isn't it?
Football's probably one of the cheapest pastimes you can get as well. If you go towards like cricket, you've got to buy all the gear.
Football's just a pair of boots, isn't it? Shin pad, ball, you are.
We have a boot exchange, free boots and everything here. So
we were on, like I said, there's not many clubs do that. The boot exchange there. Boots, £80, £100, £120 a pair of boots. They last them 6 months. So they bring them in here, put them in the bins there, they swap them. They swap the boots and everything like that. And that's for these underprivileged kids, you know what I mean, who can't afford £120 for a pair of boots.
Yeah.
They come in here, pick a pair of boots up, pick a pair of shin pads up. It's
good, that.
Yeah.
What do you think about the heading rule with the young kids? Because they'll go to a certain age and they can head the ball. What do you reckon of that rule of that?
well, the academies, they still had it, don't they?
I don't personally agree with it because it's like taking that away from the game and then you're bringing it back in the year after. I don't see. It's just like a bit of a blank, stopping them develop, especially if you're a defender as well and stuff.
Head injury stuff, isn't it? From past players with the
dementia and stuff.
Dementia and all that. And I get it, but the balls are
far better than what they were.
Better, aren't they? And everything like that.
They're more cushion, they're more lighter.
I get it, but there's some rules I don't get. You know what I mean? It's like, when do you start teaching heading in the game? 13-year-old now, is it? 12-year-old? Before. So that technical skill in years to come will go, won't it?
Yeah, 100%.
And
see some blinding headers at sevens.
You do, yeah.
But in the small-sided football, the five-a-side football now, they don't even do throw-ins because they took heading out of the game. They don't do throw-ins.
Got to dribble it in, yeah.
What did they dribble it in? Is that what they do now?
Pass it
football?
Yeah. And this is one rule I can't understand because you could never throw a ball into yourself and dribble off in it. You had to pass the ball by a throw-in. So if it was not a dribbling, if it was a passing, I don't understand this dribbling rule.
No, it's weird.
You could never throw it to yourself and then go off and score a goal. So some of the rules but who are we? We're just the coaches, aren't we? The FA give us these directives and you've got to go with them,
like next year with 3v3.
As a coach coming into grassroots football, what advice would you pass on to a young coach coming into getting involved in this environment now?
Embrace it, enjoy it.
Enjoy it. Don't get strung up on the results. We've got young coaches here where we say, you know what I mean? Just let them play. Let them play, let them enjoy themselves. Because when that child comes off, he's not bothered about the result.
Yeah, leave it there.
Who's bothered about the result is the parent when they're in the car going home.
Yeah, giving the kid a bit of
this one.
Yeah.
See, we have also...
when they get to 11, 12-year-old, they do care about the result.
Yeah.
We have coaching induction as well, don't we?
8-year-old lads.
You have a coaching induction?
Yeah, so they sort of like prepare for it, really, of what they have to do and stuff like that, you know, in terms of simple things like setting up nets, where the equipment is, all that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah,
the expectations. So we do inductions.
And we have our own model within MOSSBANK for the younger players, where we ask the coaches to rotate the playing positions, rotate the time on the pitch. If you start as a sub this week, you don't start as sub.
You play next week.
You know what I mean? You're in the starting 5 during the game. Don't typecast them to, oh, he's a striker, he's a defender. We try and rotate them around playing positions as well. So you'll start over there, then you'll play up front, you'll play at the back, and everything like that. So any team that I manage, when the sub comes on, he always comes on as the back player.
Yeah.
He watches the game build in front of him. And then when the next sub comes on, he moves up the pitch.
Yeah, I get
Much
you.
like a volleyball team.
Yeah, I was going to say you rotate it, don't you?
Yeah. Like a volleyball team, moving them around so they get used to different playing positions. So we have our own club
Blueprint.
We've got a lad in America who's
Give Jay Kearney a mention.
Was at Preston.
There you go.
The UEFA.
He's a UEFA
Class.
and he's
developing well there then.
put this blueprint together for the club, which
Is it working well though?
Yeah.
He's added in.
Yeah.
Everyone biting into it.
Yeah.
So when you're in your induction with new coaches, do you show them this?
Yeah.
And is it easy to understand? Are you all right with the formulas and stuff and that?
Yeah.
So is that what they do in the youth academy level there, where he's at?
Yeah, there must be.
He does, yeah. Yeah, he does.
It's a good thing though, right? It's a very good that. If say you left this club, what would you always want to be remembered for?
Legacies.
When I'm gone, I know my grandson will say,
my granddad.
That was my granddad. You know what I mean? That club was my granddad.
Yeah. What would you? So what? Right at the club, what would you be more grateful for? I've been here. What's your most grateful thing you'd be so grateful for?
I think just being remembered for giving back to grassroots football, and laying hundreds and hundreds of kids. You think about over the years how many kids come through the door here. It's about obviously having some impact, some positive impact on that young person's life, really.
I don't think I could ever quantify how many kids I've coached.
There's quite a lot, isn't there?
They will be over the years, won't they? Yeah, absolutely.
They're off.
Quantify it, wouldn't you?
I mean, some of them, like I see, where I used to coach, it's like they still sort of still look a bit worried about me. And when I spoke to one of the lads called Matty, he says to me, I still got the same respect, even though obviously he's got his own life and stuff. And actually, his son's now at the Dragons. Yeah. So it's like, we're seeing the cycle. We're now seeing their kids playing. The lads who we've coached and managed, they've got kids.
It's amazing. When you see a 6-year-old lad, and like that lad I said, who was in the army and everything like that and came in. But some of the lads now, the professions, isn't it? It's like, they'll come and say, oh, what are you doing now, Tyler? Oh, I'm police.
Yeah.
I'm in this. I'm a doctor.
Yeah. It's mad, isn't it? And you've had them since we're 5,
little Fred,
yeah.
Like, could hardly play football at 7-year-old. He's a doctor. He's
you swing on crossbars and he will last one in.
Yeah.
Madness. And it is. It's like, in a way, it's like bringing up your own family. It
is.
One big
especially
family.
when you're coaching for such a young age, you take them through. Like when I remember when I was coaching at Tiki-Taka, I think I had them. I think under 10s, and I had them up to under 18. So you can see it from, and then I coach some of them now. So it's like, wow, like I remember when you were this small and you playing men's football now with us.
Yeah,
it's great, isn't it? It's good
it's
good
great.
that, especially like you play like Manchester League and stuff, and then you're quite high up in the pyramid kind of thing. Lads, you look at it and you think, wow, I remember when you used to be sat on the sub.
Yeah.
And now you're starting every week as a man. Like it's crazy. Do you know? So in grassroots football, if you could change something, what would you change?
Yeah, what would I change in grassroots football?
Like what do you?
It's a tough question, isn't it?
Yeah, what would you change? Like, because there's loads of things what you two probably have conversations. You think don't like that.
Throwing rule.
I think there should be more funding and better facilities. Particularly 3Gs. I mean, Bolton, it's appalling, really. There's no 3Gs facilities in Bolton like they have at Wigan, Cherrybrook, or at Bury. They were doing them yearly, weren't they?
They've got down at Grosvenor. Is it Gresham? Yeah, it's good though as well.
So the facilities in Bolton are not as good for grassroots football as what they are in other.
You went into Liverpool.
There's a loads of
Yeah.
But like that down at the bottom, like Skenway, that round that way. Yeah,
A lot. Yeah.
do you play against a lot of teams like that, like from that way?
When you get to the
MYS.
County Cup competitions and things like that, yeah.
I played Skelmersdale when I run under 21s here. Played at Skem.
Which was your oldest team you played? Did you win a cup not long ago, a year or two ago? Did you win a league or something not long ago? What year was that? What age was that? What you won?
We've won open age football. We've won.
You won one recently. You won one like last year or two, didn't you?
Yeah.
Do you know actually my cousins used to play Bailey Akin? Do you know him?
Oh no, yeah.
My cousin Bailey.
Yeah.
He's a good player, isn't he?
Yeah.
I know his little clique, his mates and stuff like Jake McAllister and all that.
Yeah,
I know
they
all
played
that.
for under 21.
Well, they Bailey, Lewis Rushton, Kieran Webster,
Brandon Cullen, did he play as well?
Yeah.
They was
player, Brandon.
the originals. They was the originals in 2006. Came over from
with Danny Webster.
Came over from Root Tech.
Yeah.
And we formed MOSSBANK.
They're good players as well still now, them lads. A good set of lads, them.
Well, they're the originals.
Yeah.
They did. We were on about
they all play still now, Sundays, don't they? With
we're on
Gaskell
about our 20-year anniversary this year, aren't we?
Yeah.
And we're inviting all them sort of players back because, like you said,
going to do a big gig with it for it.
They was the originals.
Good set of lads as well. They're all from the local area as well, aren't they?
They are from the local area, and they actually did play for when we had the MOSSBANK adult team. They played for the adult team, so they did a full journey straight through, which is what we wanted.
So the adult side in what league were that? What they played?
LAL. They played
at LAL.
Yeah, 2 teams at LAL.
Ah, okay. I think
for 3 seasons it was.
I think we played. I'm sure when I was at Howarth, like back in the couple of years ago. I think when we had the third team, I think we played MOSSBANK. I think we've won on penalties in the cup, and I think they went on to win the cup. I think, if I remember correctly, I'm not sure. But did you not play in the final at LA, at the training ground at Leyland, MOSSBANK? Did you not play in?
Yeah, that was the under 21s.
Under 21.
That's I watched that.
Yeah,
Danny Webster's team.
Is that who it was? That did they win that?
Won. Yeah, they won.
Who did they play that game?
They played.
It was a night game, like a Thursday night or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, I can't remember who they played now.
Because I remember Bailey, because Bailey played in that, didn't he?
Yeah,
we all went down watching it.
Yeah, is that when the geese went on the pitch?
Yeah, it was. Yeah. You'll never see that. You see beach balls and stuff, but you don't see that in men's football.
And they were just walking around as well. Big goose.
You'll go.
Actually, I took photographs of it, and it went viral. It went to. I get people from Canada. News readers from Canada contacting us.
See, like you'll go to Stamford Bridge and see a little rat running.
Yeah,
but you could never get away. You'll never get away with that. Yeah, it was funny that. I was like,
stop the game.
It was. But fair play though. That final, it was a good final. It was summer as well, wasn't it? It was. I'm sure it was the Thursday night. I remember we all went down in the car watching it. I was like, like Bailey and that playing.
Yeah.
Good set of lads there. And they're actually all grown up now, with still playing football, and men's football, and it's good to see. Especially on a Sunday, we go and watch them on a Sunday. There's quite a lot of the lads you'll know most of them.
They play for Anchor, don't they?
Yeah, Nicky Gaskell runs it.
Yeah.
But there's got a lads who play for them. I know very well. What's this film he was in? Our little. I thought I'll leave you pending. I thought you might forget. I'll never forget that.
There's a story back of that. That was when I was managing Halliwell Lamb, they were called.
Okay.
And I'll never forget it. One Sunday morning, we're all stood outside the Lamb, and this car pulls up. 4 guys get out. We thought, who the hell's this? Come over to us. They said, we're from ITV. We're from Granada TV. We're just driving around Bolton. What people do on Sunday mornings. Is there any chance we could come and film you next week? So all lads were telling them F off and stuff like this. The pervs and all that kind of stuff. But they come back the week after and basically filmed us. And they actually said to me that we're going to follow you. So they obviously mic'd me up and stuff like that. And we were talking about this the other day because Bella Park, because we've got teams play at Bella Park, and you can see on the footage where there's like another changing rooms, and there's another pitch, what we've always talked about wanting to put on there. So little things like that, and also the players there, obviously some of them were older than me, and I'm definitely going to be suing Peter Kay. Because I'm sure he's watched, everyone keeps saying to me, he's watched that and he's nicked it. So if you're watching Peter Kay, I'm going to sue you.
Oh, it's class. That's class. I had to mention it. I was watching it as well. So Andy Bowling tagged me on it.
Oh, yeah.
I was watching it. I thought, I'm going to get you with that. I'm going to actually make it.
Yeah. So it was just basically a programme called This England, and it was about what people do on Sunday mornings. And that was simple as that. That's all it were. But I mean, if you look at the footage, it's like it's got page 3 calendar in background and stuff. You couldn't do that nowadays, could you?
It's mad. I just watched it and I just started laughing. It made me really. I was proper laughing at it, and I was like, I seen something. I remember you posting something about it, and I seen it, and I thought,
comes around every year at this time.
Yeah, there was a few lads who actually said to me, "What's this?" I was like, what?
Proper.
But yeah, but anyways, well done. Keep doing what you're doing. It's a fantastic club, this, and everyone talks highly of this. And what's good about this? This is our last episode of our first season completed. So
all right.
we'll leave the best to last, lads.
Yeah.
So,
thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Appreciate everything for that, boys.
Look forward to viewing it.
Yeah, I bet I sound like Peter Kay.